Derma Visage Troubleshooting. The following procedure tests for vacuum at the various sections of the machine and will pinpoint the cause of any problems very quickly. Unless otherwise stated, ensure that the handpiece is connected properly. The vacuum control on the front of the panel is turned fully clockwise and both containers are empty. Disconnect the center piece of tubing. Switch on the crystal peel and cover the open end of the tubing with your finger. The front display should indicate full vacuum, -8.5 to -10 psi, and should drop to -0.5 or no display when you remove your finger. If the machine indicated full vacuum, reconnect the tubing to the connector and head to the next stage. If the machine did not indicate full vacuum, ensure the tubing is pushed fully into the machine connector and try the procedure again. Disconnect the used crystal container tubing where it enters the machine. Switch on the crystal peel and cover the open end of the tubing with your finger. The front display should indicate full vacuum, -8.5 to 10 psi, and should drop to 0.5 or no display if you remove your finger. If the machine did not indicate full vacuum, check the tubing is pushed fully into the lid connector. Check the lid is fitted properly onto the container and its two O-rings are clean and undamaged. If the machine did indicate full vacuum when you removed your finger from the tubing, there is possibly a blockage in the lid of the container. Lift off the lid and unscrew the pleated filter to check for blockages. Also, inspect the short length of tubing fixed to the inside of the container lid for blockages. Refit the lid and try step 2 again. Disconnect the clear handpiece tubing from the front panel connector. Switch on the crystal peel and cover both the open end of the tubing and the hole in the handpiece. Treatment tip with your fingers. The front display should indicate full vacuum, -8.5 to -10 psi, and should drop to -0.5 or no display when you remove your finger from the treatment end or the end of the tubing. If the machine did not indicate full vacuum, check the black handpiece tubing is pushed fully into the outlet. Check to see if the tubing that connects the handpiece to the machine is damaged or split and that both tubes are pushed fully into the handpiece. Check the condition of the O-rings under the treatment tip and replace any that are missing. If the machine indicated full vacuum when you removed your finger from the tubing, there may be a blockage in the handpiece. Remove the plastic treatment tip from the top of the handpiece. Remove the flow nozzle from the handpiece by unscrewing with the Allen key supplied. Check that the small diameter hole in the flow nozzle is not blocked. Check both holes in the handpiece for blockages. Reassemble the handpiece and try step 3 again. Remove the fresh crystal container from the base, but leave it connected to the machine. Using your thumb and forefinger, block both the filter underneath the container and the small hole on the top of the metal section of the container tubing connector. Switch on the crystal peel and cover the hole in the handpiece treatment tip with your finger. The front display should indicate full vacuum and should drop to 0.5 or no display when you remove your finger from the treatment tip. If the machine did not indicate full vacuum, check that the fresh crystal container tubing is pushed fully into the machine and container connectors. Check that the filter on the underside of the container is tightened fully. Check that the lid is fitted correctly and its O-ring is in position and not damaged. If the machine did indicate full vacuum, switch off and refit the fresh crystal container to the base. Turn the intensity dial back to 0.